Two boys sit at a picnic table at the park. A flying saucer flies over the pond behind them.
Imagine yourself on a warm summer day, having a picnic with your best friend. Now just suppose that suddenly, from out of nowhere, alien spaceships appear and suck up all the Earth's water.
It sucks up the water with a giant straw.
What would happen to your picnic? Well, if there wasn't any water, there wouldn't be any plants. And if there weren't any plants, there wouldn't be any animals that eat plants.
The boys' soda vanishes.
That means you wouldn't have any food.
Their lunch vanishes.
And if there wasn't any water, you wouldn't have other things like bicycles or furniture.
Table disappears.
In fact, if there wasn't any water, you wouldn't have 70% of your body.
The boys shrivel up as the ground dries out beneath them. Text, water, who needs it? A man with a fish hat rows up to reeds at a shoreline in a floating raft.
Water is essential for life. Every living thing on our earth requires water to survive.
A boy slides down a play pole.
Everything?
Everything that's alive.
A butterfly on purple flowers. A fluffy dog. A rooster juts its head. A horse in a stable. Piranha. An ape chews on a twig. A flamingo cleans its neck. A giraffe. A hippo chews on grass. A young gazelle nurses from its mother. A zebra. A bird. A lion. A gazelle. A quiet riverbed with thick vegetation.
Plants use water during photosynthesis, the process of using the sun's energy to grow.
A cow grazes.
Without water, there wouldn't be any plants. Or animals that eat plants. Or animals that eat animals that eat plants.
A boy chomps on a burger. Text, Activity 1. A girl sits at a picnic table.
Want to see how water affects plants? Get some radish seeds, 12 empty cups, and some potting soil.
She punctures the cups.
Poke holes in the bottom of the cups.
She uses the cups to scoop up dirt. The cups line a cupcake tray.
Then fill the cups with dirt.
She deposits seeds in each cup.
Sprinkle about 50 radish seeds in each cup and cover them with dirt.
She tapes labels onto every cup with numbers.
Divide the cups into groups of 4 and label the groups 1, 2, and 3.
5 ml equals 1 teaspoon.
Every day, add 5 milliliters of water to the cups in group number 1. Give group 2 30 milliliters of water. And water group 3 with 60 milliliters of water.
She adds water. A time lapse of the plants growing.
Put the cups near a window. Be sure to treat them all the same except for the different amounts of water. What do you think will happen?
Tiny sprouts shoot up from the dirt into leafy stems. 2 of the cups have sparse growth compared to the third.
After a week, you can easily see that plants don't grow well with too little or too much water. They only grow their best when they have the right amount of water.
A man fishes by a riverbed. A girl plays with a dollhouse.
We need water for just about everything we do.
Look around your home. How many ways do you use water?
We use water all the time at home.
Boys wash a dog with a hose in the yard. A girl adds water to a frying pan while cooking. A fish puckers in a tank. A girl holds up a watering pot. Feet play under a faucet in a bathtub. An irrigated field. A farmer clips grapes from a vine.
Water is also used by farmers to grow our food. In fact, more water is used for agriculture than for anything else.
Grapes, berries, and various fruits and vegetables fly by in a spiral. An irrigation channel through a crop field. A factory conveyor sorts fruits.
But water isn't just used for growing crops. It's needed to process them too. Fruits and vegetables are washed and cleaned, and frozen, and canned, and pickled.
A 14-wheeler pulls out of a factory.
After it's processed, water is needed to move the food to markets.
Huh? Water?
You need water to manufacture cars and trucks. About 100,000 gallons of water are used to make one car.
Cars and trucks can't even go anywhere without water.
He rolls a toy car on a playmat. It doesn't go far.
I thought they ran on gasoline, not water.
They do, but gasoline is made from crude oil, And it takes gallons and gallons of water to refine crude oil into gasoline. We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
This just in. It has been confirmed that water is used to make just about everything.
A spiral of random objects flies by, including a microscope, clock, fire extinguisher, bike, hat, light bulb. He stands over a giant fake hamburger.
Water goes into everything we eat, too. Take this hamburger, for instance. We need the water to grow the wheat for the bun, the water to grow the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the water to grow the food for the cow. 700 gallons of water goes into this hamburger, and that's not even including the ketchup.
His face illuminated only by a flashlight.
Do you want to know a secret? Come closer. We're not alone on this planet.
Eyes wink.
There's other creatures besides people who need water.
Ducks swimming. A bird and a raccoon in shallow water. A cougar by a riverbed. Ducks in a pond.
Most animals live near water. A lake, river, stream, or pond.
Boys play on a baseball diamond.
We humans need water too, but we don't always live near it.
Walks out of the river with a briefcase.
So we've learned how to take the water with us.
Moving water from one place to another works better when we use pipes and
A
canals.
series of water structures.
In some places, we built dams to store water from the winter rainy season. Then we use the stored water during the hot, dry summer months.
Kids swim. Tractors.
But when we build dams and move water, we change the natural water systems, which can affect plants and animals that also need water. So, we have to make sure there's enough water for both people and wildlife, which means we can't waste water.
He walks along a giant hose pouring out water.
There's tons of water on this earth. So why should we care how much water we waste?
A spinning globe.
Although it looks like the Earth has lots of water, we can only use a very little bit of it. 97% of the Earth's water is in the oceans. That means most of the Earth's water is salty. 2% of the Earth's water is frozen at the North and South poles. If 97% of the Earth's water is salt water and 2% is frozen, that means just 1% is available fresh water. And some of that is polluted, so we can't even use it.
A man scoops up a pail of water.
We have to be careful with the fresh water we have because we share it with other living things.
A man lowers a pail to a sewer grate.
We need to keep fresh water clean by keeping pollutants out.
Sign. No dumping.
And we need to conserve water by using only what we really need.
A girl with marbles.
How can I save water? I'm just a kid.
Shrunk on a sink.
Even if you're little, there's a lot you can do.
A boy showering his hair.
You can take shorter showers.
A girl leads a woman to the garden hose.
Remind grown-ups to water outdoors only in the early morning or evening. That's when the sun isn't as hot, so most of the water won't
A
evaporate.
woman shows a boy how to fix a sink.
Screwdriver, please.
Ask your parents to fix leaky toilets and drippy faucets. Even a tiny drip can waste lots of water down the drain.
A dripping faucet. Loading a washing machine.
Ask your family to wash full loads of clothes and dishes.
Loading a dishwasher. Boys with water bazookas.
Okay, Johnny, you go that way. David, you go
And
that
shut the water off after you've reloaded, Pilgrim.
Let's go, go, go!
Water is something we use every day, and it affects everything we do. Without water, life as we know it would be impossible. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about something as silly as alien spaceships coming to Earth and sucking up our water.
A saucer sucks him up with a straw. Produced by California Department of Water Resources in association with the state water contractors. Executive producers, Dave Carney, Mary Roa. Project manager, Carolyn Tucker. Writer, director, and editor, Linda Thomas. Videography, Mark Lambert, George Madsen, Linda Thomas. Storyboards, Teresa Cheney. Graphics/animation, Brian Clark. Online editor, Chris Stone. Audio editor, Marilyn Zalkin. Post-production, Paxad, Bongo Bob Productions. Curriculum consultants, Marilyn Filling, Gail Kahn, Joe Montgomery, Vince Sipkovich. Narrator, Jonathan Miranda. Cast, Jay Adkisson, Shavana Calder, Curly, Amanda, and David Kundoff, Emily DeMasso, Tom Duvall, Jack, Hannah, and Taylor Gugino, Carson Mack, Alex Matias, Patty McCauley, Jonathan Nurse,